Hey, you fucking dick, put the knife down before I kick your ass.
Alright, you just learned a very important...
Tony here. Today we're going to look at SurvivorMan VR The Descent. You can get this from SideQuest. It's currently a prototype that places you in a survival type situation and you have to use your ingenuity to survive. Now before I go on, if you like this video, do check out my channel. I have quite a few videos on there that I think you'll enjoy. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell to support the channel and be kept up to date with the latest. Now SurvivorMan is brought to us by the same people who brought us Dynamic Digital Human. This is something I reviewed a few months back now, and it uses the same technology to bring us some of the best graphics I've seen on the Quest to date. So let's take a look. So here we are in the main menu screen. As you can see, we're surrounded by snow and mountains. This is the scenario that the game takes place in. We'll take a closer look at this a bit later, but let's jump into play. Now you have two options. You can play as a male or female. There's not much difference between the two apart from a few different sounds, and I think the hands are a bit different too. You can also have moderate or extreme difficulty. With extreme difficulty you just die faster essentially, and we have 6 stages planned, but only one is open to us at the moment, this sort of Alps Alaskan type stage. So let's take a look. Now according to the author, this is a scan from the inside of an actual Black Hawk helicopter. I thought that was pretty cool. They use something called photogrammetry, which is, I think, like mapping photographs onto 3D models to give this ultra realistic look that you see here. Okay, we've survived the crash. It'd be a pretty short game if we didn't. And let's have a look. We have the ability to teleport and crouch with the left hand controller. Let's test out the crouch. Oh, and we have a wristwatch as well. I'll check that out a bit later. So on the right hand we have the ability to rotate and grab. Pretty standard stuff. Now let's look at the watch. So this monitors our brain, heart activity and body temperature, so you can keep track of how well we're doing if we're close to death. So let's start off by taking a look at that helicopter. Maybe there's something there we can use. Maybe the pilot is alive, who knows. Okay, it's not letting me go up there at the moment, so if the pilot is alive, he's pretty much done for. The views are amazing. I wish I had more time to take them in, but I am freezing to death, so maybe I should get a move on.
Okay, you've just survived a helicopter crash into a mountain. There's no rescue in sight. So every decision you make from here on in will affect whether or not you live or perish. Hi, I'm Les Stroud, survival expert, and your guide.
Nice, so that's the dynamic digital human technology I was talking about. With it, they can make super realistic looking characters, and you notice he was also tracking me as I was moving around. It's really impressive to see that kind of thing, particularly on the Quest, which has its limitations.
To get a status update, just press the Y button. Information like biometric data, core body temperature, your hydration situation. This is all important stuff if you want to
Okay,
survive.
so from what I know about this, those 2 meters there, the heart and the brain, they go down over time, and they go down quicker as well the more you exert yourself. So I want to try and avoid trekking in deep snow if I can. And with that, your body temperature also goes down. And if that goes down below a certain point, below about 29 degrees, then I think it's game over.
This is exactly what dying looks like. You've got tunnel vision, Your coordination's shot out the window. You've lost so much energy, you can barely move. If you've made it to this state, you're gonna die.
Reminds me of how I feel when I have a hangover. Okay, on to the next point.
One of the most important skills in survival is fire starting. I don't care whether you're in a jungle, a desert, the Arctic, or up here on the mountain. It's vital to know how to get a fire going if you want to survive. This is a great place to practice fire starting. The heat will reflect right back off the rock. Here, there's not a lot of fuel up here. This is some wood and my survival knife. If you take a look, there's a flint striker attached to the knife. All right, get started. Strike against the flint with the blade of the knife. Yeah, you see those sparks? That's how you're going to get your fire going.
Let's see what he does when I threaten him with a knife.
Look, I'm a hologram. I'm here to help you. You're the one who has to survive.
So he does react to my threats. Let's see if we can take him out.
Hey, you fucking dick, put the knife down before I kick your ass.
Alright, you just learned a very important survival lesson, and you have no way to start a fire. You put your gear on the ground and it's fallen down into a crack. You should keep it in your pockets where it's safe. But here's another striker. Try again.
He gave me another one even though I tried to murder him. How nice.
Alright, it's not as easy as it looks, is it? You really want to get a fire going, you're going to need a lot more tinder and kindling.
So basically there's a list of things I need to scavenge from this crash site to start a fire, and I have to find those things before I freeze to death. Pretty straightforward, so let's check this suitcase out. Okay, the toilet roll is flammable.
Keep looking. What you've got there isn't going to help you.
Maybe not. This is a weird collection of items to have in a suitcase.
Yeah, perfect. That'll work.
Oh, hang on to that.
Alright, aftershave. See, now you're thinking survival. That's 70% alcohol.
Let's see if it goes onto my belt. Okay, we have this flagged area here. Looks like we can climb across the side of the mountain. And I just saw a suitcase on that rock there. Okay, let's see if I can climb up there now. Can't seem to grip there. Oh, that's working. And it's useless. These wooden shards will make for some good kindling. I'll grab that. This could work. Looks like cardboard.
Yeah, get some more of those.
Okay, guess I'm taking it with me. So you see those tracks in the snow? Some people actually went up here to do a scan of this mountaintop. And I think that's their actual track.
Hey, good grab. Lip balm. It's made out of wax. That'll work well. It's a great accelerator.
So now we have our aftershave and this lip balm as accelerant. So I'm going to grab that and I'll take this coat hanger while I'm here. So I now have everything I need to make a fire. But before I light it, I just wanted to come to this lookout point to really take in the views.
Yeah, you are just not ready to head off yet. Hold on.
So there's Les telling me I'm not ready to head off, but the smoke in the distance and these scans just look amazing. What they've managed to do with the Quest is really quite extraordinary. The visuals are mind-blowing. And those tracks down the side of the mountain there, from what I hear, once the people had scanned the mountain, they then skied down the side of it, and that's the tracks you're seeing there, which is awesome. Okay, the moment of truth. I have everything I need. Let's start our fire. Okay, we'll try that again. And there it is, fire. Now we can warm ourselves up and hopefully survive.
Yeah, you know what? You're not going to make it out of here alive. But look on the bright side. You're pretty much going to be a frozen popsicle now. Preserved in eternity on the top of this mountain.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I cheated and I figured out what you need to do. So you need to douse this tinder in an accelerant. So I'm using aftershave here. I can use the lip balm as well. So let's grab this bit of cardboard and there we go. That should be good. Chuck that in. Let's do a combination. Let's do a bit of both on the book. There we go. Chuck that in. So now hopefully this fire should last and I should survive.
Congratulations. You did it. You got your fire going. I think you've got the skills to keep yourself alive. We've got 24 hours to get down this mountain.
Finally did it. Got there eventually. Fantastic. And that's about it. So as I mentioned, the authors plan to also release other survival scenarios, and they plan to add to this one, such as more content where you have to fashion your own snowshoes and slide down the side of the mountain using some kind of stick to steer yourself to escape. So it sounds like there's a lot more content planned. I'm going to check back with this one when there has been more updates. That's about it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you next time.